Welcome to today's episode of the Career Fiction Show. My name is Batasha, your coach. Today, we're talking about our corporate counsel. Now, if you're a corporate counsel, you are always on display. Every memo, every risk call, every pause in a board meeting feels evaluated. A corporate counsel is a lawyer employed directly by a company to run its internal affairs in matters like contracts, compliance, employment laws, and so on. Executives want speed, the board wants certainty, and somewhere in between, you are expected to be flawless. Over time, that pressure can quietly erode your confidence until you start to measure your value by judgment instead of approval. Today, I'll walk you through 3 mindset shifts used by trusted in-house leaders to build calm authority, internal resilience, and confidence that doesn't collapse easily under scrutiny. Our first mindset shift is moving from "I must be certain" to "I must be clear." Authority doesn't come from certainty, it comes from clarity. The corporate world rewards decisiveness, so the counsel often feel pressured to sound absolutely certain, even when the law is nuanced. But trying to project certainty when none exists creates nothing but anxiety and over-defensiveness. Strong corporate counsel don't promise certainty, they offer clarity. They answer what's known, what's unknown, what are the risks trade-offs. Boards trust clarity more than confidence theater. When you anchor your identity in being clear, not certain, scrutiny becomes manageable. You are no longer defending perfection, you are guiding decision making. Your action step for this shift is that before your next executive meeting, structure your advice in 3 parts. Here's what we know. Here is what we don't know. Here is the risk-aware path forward. Do this and watch authority grow without forcing certainty. Our second mindset shift is moving from the approval authority to the judgment authority. Authority is earned through judgment, not applause. In-house counsel often sit close to power, and that proximity can blur identity. When approval becomes your goal, you try pleasing executives, you try avoiding frictions, and in the long run, you end up losing that one thing that makes you valuable: independent judgment. Respected corporate counsels don't try to be liked in a room, they aim to be relied upon. When your internal standards shift from "did they agree with me" to "did I give out my best professional judgment?" pressure loses its grip. Even when your advice isn't followed, your authority remains intact because it was never outsourced. Your action step for this shift is that before any high-stakes meeting, ask yourself, what is my honest legal judgment here? Regardless of how it lands, say it calmly and clearly, and let authority own decision. Our last mindset shift for this episode is moving from "I am being judged" to "I am setting the frame." The person who frames the issue controls the pressure. Scrutiny intensifies when you feel reactive in responding to questions, defending positions, and justifying choices. Elite in-house counsel shift from defense to framing. They define the legal context, the risk boundaries, and the decision criteria. When you set the frame, you are no longer being judged. You are guiding evaluation. This reframes your identity from legal support to strategic authority, and pressure transforms into presence. Your action step for our last shift today is that in your next board or executive discussion, open with, "Here's how I am framing this issue legally." Even one sentence can change the power dynamic. Here's the truth about the corporate counsel work. Scrutiny never disappears, but your self-trust can make you unshakable. When your confidence is rooted in clarity, judgment, and framing, not approval, you stop performing and you start leading. Your job is not to absorb pressure. Your job is to contain it, translate it, and guide decisions through it. If this resonated, kindly subscribe, like, and comment. This is your career fiction coaching, where we turn corporate pressure into calm authority and scrutiny into strength. See you in the next episode.